Source energy beams down from the light of the planets. It's a light energy. The spectrum of light, like a rainbow coming from the sun, it's always beaming down. Rainbows are always beaming down. You just can't see them unless they're diffracted by the water and the clouds. And so this rainbow is actually always coming in. This rainbow coming in the crown chakra that sends us light as electricity. Goes into the crown chakra and it fills the nervous system and fuels our soul body. So what happens is this light gets diffracted in the crystalline nature of our bone structure, and it goes to the different colors of what we call chakras that translate this energy into physical life. Just like we take in air for certain functions of our body, we take in this energy for certain functions of our soul body. And human consciousness is a creative thing. That every thought, every belief, every feeling, everything that happens is imprinted on either one of these chakra centers, like programs in a computer. And when certain circumstances are, we call it triggered, these programs run and give us back physical life experience. It gives us opportunities. It gives us problems. Our programs create everything. We are the creators of our lives, and most people walk around like victims. They did this to me, and they should change, and they should do this, and they shouldn't do that, and they're wrong, and they're wrong, and they're wrong, and they're hurting me, and they're doing this, and not taking responsibility for our own energy. We do it all day long. We spend so much energy complaining about things. So much. We're focusing on trying to fix somebody else that we waste our lives doing that. Those others whose chakras are more, we're going to call them healed and balanced, really focus their energy on what they want in life. For their own experience, for their own joy, for their own fun. And everybody, even the most successful people, have self-destructive programs in their chakras that take them down, or almost take them down. So, Spirit says, when we're saying for me about something, like, no, what in me did that? And it's not easy to look in the mirror and say, wow, I was thinking that thought. Even just thinking a thought, spirits. Even just thinking a thought will give energy, will take this energy from the cosmos and send it out in one of the chakra centers and attract something to you. That thought is attractive. Even if we're thinking about something yesterday, people are so good at this. Oh, or even what's happening today that you don't like. Oh, I don't have any money, and I don't have any money. Me, complaining about I can't do this, I can't do that, I can't do this, I can't do that. And that thought is projected out into the future. Into the future. If ever we think a thought, even if it's about today, even if it's about yesterday, it's like, nope, do I want that tomorrow? Because our thoughts and feelings project out and attract tomorrow. They do. And Spirit says, how do you know? You can practice. Change your thought. Just in midstream, wait a minute, do I want this tomorrow? Instead of complaining about it today. No, what would I rather have? Even if it's about somebody else. You can pray for somebody else to have a good one. Not by trying to fix them. Can't do it. Can't tell them what to do. So we're here for the new moon energy. New moon energy, what does that mean? Some of you know, some of you know. New people here. So what does that mean, new moon energy comes in? Okay, so all the planets have powerful energy, especially the moon, right? It moves the oceans. And human bodies are 90-something% water. So they move us. The moon moves us. And so when the moon and the sun come together, that's called a new moon. That means their energies are lined up. Powerful energy. They're lined up. The sun is the masculine energy. The moon is the feminine energy. When the masculine and feminine come together in cooperation, like Barack Obama and Michelle, right? When they're not fighting one another. But when they're in cooperation, when they're creating life together, you can do anything. It's unstoppable. And most couples waste their time fighting each other rather than coming together. Because their shadows are there, taking each other down. We have shadows. The Spirit says our job is to look at ourselves and take care of ourselves rather than focusing on the other. Even though we can help them think. This new moon is in Aries. Beginning of a year. The very beginning. You are at the starting gate. Angels are always there. You are at the starting gate of a whole new cycle of life. Right now, this is the beginning. You can plant the seeds, and that's what they say. Plant the seeds for anything. Any change, any creation, any action, anything, any idea that you have inside you that you want to make for your life, in every area of life. We have 7 chakras now. 7 areas of life. We can plant a new seed for every year. Starting gate. New cycle. New chapter. So we can take a project that's been going along that you want to have a new piece of. Right? You don't have to start everything new. But maybe there's a piece of something that you're stuck on. And you can take that seed and take an action. Aries is an action. It's a Marsian energy. It's moving forward. It's actually being physically doing something. And they recommend, the angels are recommending every area of life, every chakra. Money, security, stability at first chakra. Creativity, ideas, artistic pursuits, creation, sexuality, partnership, friends at second chakra. Third chakra, confidence, willpower, discipline. Getting things in order. Fourth chakra, love. And Spirit says it's not about attracting love externally from someone else, but you could do that. It's about loving rather than hating. Appreciating rather than complaining. It's like no matter where we are, everyone has something to appreciate. Everyone. We look at somebody that has something more and we feel jealous rather than looking at someone who's suffering more and being compassionate and appreciative of what I have. Wow. Am I blessed? It's a good word for this new moon in Aries for your heart chakra. I'm blessed to be who I am. I am loving myself. Really deep levels of self-love. I love myself enough that I'm taking action on this for myself. Fifth chakra is expressing our creativity, being truthful, having truthful communication, expressing our truth, living our truth, being our truth, even if it's hard. And a lot of us can be moving forward in life in areas that aren't truthful, meaning they're not pure. The first chakras are real. It's a deep truth in being honest with ourselves primarily. 6 chakras are intuition. We take in after we have our other chakras are really flowing and things are going along, and 6 chakra gives us our next step. So Spirit says we can start planting our seeds now in Aries. Aries is spread all the seeds out there. That's the energy difference. Wow, taking action everywhere. And my money, security, home, physical health is first chakra. Taking action in every area of life and plan and start to move on this month and see what takes off. See what takes off. See what you're really moved to do. And then next month, new moon in Taurus is really about building that foundation and choosing what you want to focus on. But for this month, if you have a million ideas, some people do, not a million, but almost, throw seeds out for anything. Have some fun. Play with it. Who cares? It's literally like throwing the seeds out. You've got this project to do. Every idea you have, just throw the seeds out there. Take a little move. I don't have to choose which is the right one. You don't have to choose which is the right one. Well, what would work? What if I fail? Screw it. Just throw the seeds out there. They're saying. Anything. Anything you want to do in life. Any dream you have, just throw a seed. Take an action. And Spirit says sometimes an action is research. Want to be an actress? What's your next step? Where are you in this game? Maybe you wanted to be 10 years ago and you forgot it because you have some idea in your head. And Spirit says you can do anything now. It's never too late. Anything at all. What was your dream? Do you still have it? Do you still have that somewhere buried in the chakras, some old dream that you squashed? Fear often. Fear of something often will cause some physical problem to stop you. So moving forward. So what are you afraid of? We need to look at those fears this time. Okay, so what am I afraid of? Take an action to battle that. Throw a seed out there. What am I afraid of? And then people come in to help us, to show up.